Right, that solves that. Hello there. So sudo, and then the passwords. Wait, that's the practice server. That's the server. And we're in. Looks quite overcast. Track is fast. I'm one of the first people on the server now. Hopefully pay off. Now I wanted to check something because I've been last few days going over. Okay, so I'm running 59% dynamic dampening on Windows and 75% gain. Right, that's where I roughly came out with Linux again, but like, and I'm running 0 dampers, 0 road effects, no minimum force, despite running a T300. Technically, you might want to run 1% of that, and 400 frequency. Well, steering linearity and stuff at 1, gear shift debounds at 500 milliseconds. None of I've had issues with those, although I've had issues with those in the past, and R-Factor 2, but like not an ACC really. Huh. 1 TC2, that's interesting. TAS at 1, we can use brake pads 1. It's quite cold though, it's quite really cold. We shall virtually roll here with 100 liters, that might even be enough to run an hour. 3 brake ducts, I don't know, I don't think I want to go particularly lower than that. Tire pressure we go up 3. 0, 3. Just... that was a gesture more than anything. Right, the track is currently still fast only. So... okay, I'll let you go. Don't mind dropping behind you. I want to just get a bit more of a feel for my steering. Because this has been a thing that I've been trying, and like he's probably thinking I'm waving to me. Put, you know, temperature in my tires, but really, it's like what we can do. Right, I will stop briefly. Options, HUDs. Pedals only for the display there. Right, so I get actually an idea of what the force feedback values that the game is. Although, I mean, I'm basically reproducing the values anyway that I have roughly on the Linux. I was running with 80 gain though. What has been more the issue is the wheel driver problems. That's been more of a problem for me. Because when the car starts slipping, it just doesn't quite feel the well, not when it starts slipping. Start slipping is relatively similar, but like the issue I've been having is when the car is sliding. Or I might just be placeboing it at this point. What I've also noticed is that I need to run a lot lower force feedback there, because I switched down to 40% gain on the in oversteer, so in the driver, instead of the 75 that I run on the Windows. I think 75 or 80 I run on the Windows. You don't really want to max out a T300 anyway. And the thing was, I had constantly basically clipping on that, so it's like, that's the weird thing. I don't know, it felt very heavy and like constantly clipping, it just didn't feel right. Turn it down to 40 and then it's like suddenly started making more sense. Oh boy, that was a bit deep. Funny thing is, I was experimenting with like with dynamic dampening off on the Ferrari around Spa because I relatively know how the car drives and like the issues I sort of have with it, where the steering just goes undefined on slides, which is kind of the problem I'm having under Linux in general. Like, this is the entire problem, that the steering goes undefined on me. And I would like that not to do it, but like, it's doing it. What I've also found is, the thing is with the, I need to really push the 24 hours forward, but it's also like, is it worth it at this point anymore? We've already lost. We're down to, well, it's on Saturday, the race, right? We have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I still haven't effectively kicked the fucking ass of, you know, Albert and Asa to finally, you know, you need to make a pit skill account, you need to get at least enough ranking to be out of rookies, which will take you at least a day or two. But it's relatively doable, those things, but like, it might take a day or two. On your home track. I really like this rendition of the Indianapolis road circuit. It's one of my favorite tracks in the game. I think it has a really good flow. There are way worse versions than this one. Like, the Indy road circuit in general is not that great, but like this salvages basically the entire circuit. This layout is just really damn good, and composes a quite compelling road circuit together. And just this sweeping section here is just really nice. And I completely butchered the last part of it. Better races that when Watkins Glen. It's also interesting with this track and the Glen is that both tracks were really good for the Maserati, and still sort of are. Despite that this circuit is so heavy under braking. Like, you have turn 1, you have this the penultimate turn, but the corner back off the oval, so you don't take oval turn 1 there. That corner, which is quite tricky braking, you know, car that doesn't have ABS. And then you have the braking zone in the back straight. Like, all of those are heavy braking zones, and the Maserati hates them. But for some reason the car is still really competitive on this circuit. Especially how many races in wet conditions I've had, like, quite competitive, if not dominant runs on the circuit. It's something. Driven a 24-hour race on the circuit in the 488 Evo, when that was still relevant. 83 and 84 races in person, that's nice. Yeah, my personal home track is not in the game, but I've not actually watched IRL races there either. I've been there. Like 20 years ago at this point. Vaguely remembered, but it was not on a race weekend. But there was a sort of another type of race in the parking lot. Road control cars. Ah, I got track cutters there. It's a magenta steer for the phone corner. This is the thing, right? I mean, I definitely need to, after this session, go on to Spa and see what lap times I do with the Spa setups there. Because I have a vague idea what times I can do under Linux for that track. Because I just can't get the force feedback there right. It's just not quite there. It's been slowly sending me insane. And I'm not even sure if it's like even different at this point anymore, or if I'm just going insane. Also, I'm somehow not finding any lap time right now. It's not good because, you know, we're being beaten by the Lexus driver. The actually aliens have not turned up yet. And we've been the last few rounds able to mostly not have to deal with all the remaining humans, and only humans are right now on the server. And we have a 15-second time penalty as well for the last round's race win. So we really need to pick up the pace. Yes, I do have the advantage technically that I'm running here with, well, more fuel than for the race, because holy shit, my fuel calculator is still predicting that I have enough fuel for... Like, what is my fuel consumption? And it's predicting that I have an hour 11 of fuel remaining right now. That is nuts. That is mildly crazy. They used to let you. Huh. Why did they change that? I thought that it was like relatively common that you could walk basically anywhere within the venue. Well, within the spectating areas at least. Could obviously not walk onto the racetrack, that's a bit silly. For most SRO events. This is not Formula 1. They basically only have a general admission. And maybe a paddock pass additionally that they sell, but that's the only additional like pricing crate that SRO or VEC has. Okay, now my fuel expectation has just been slashed by 10 minutes down, so I'm like, huh? What's going on with my fuel calculator? I mean, I've turned already 6 laps, so I don't know why it's producing such erroneous numbers. Tire pressures on the rear are a bit low. Fronts are a tad high. And as critical as the rears. Not quite happy with my line through here. That was somehow in track limits, by the way. That was within bounds. You can cut that corner excessively. That is not quite the right line there either. Slightly touched the wall there. And a massive slide there. It's obviously not positive. But this time around, well, the fuel time did not jump suddenly down. So we're carrying way more than we actually need. 90 liters will probably be enough to run the race. And we do need to, you know, make up a bit of time in the pit stop. So the strategy will likely be just take enough fuel for the entire race. And just take full fuel and then run. Just take a single liter and that's... Honestly, second gear for here might make more sense than third. As much as the car drives itself around more, second gear might make in that section more sense. But I was driving second gear in the previous Indy dogleg. But that doesn't seems to that third gear is quite good for that corner. No, I lost a bunch of time for that corner. What are you doing here, Rainy? Hello there. Anything planned for today? Are you streaming more iRental? Yeah, I was doing them earlier and let's go to enter second for the dogleg again. I have a tendency to drive a higher gear than usually would be used. But like part of the problem is a bit of traction in the dogleg, at least with second gear. Like second gear just has a bit too much wheel spin effectively. But then again, third gear in this section. Sure. I have to say, I mean, the race here is... You know, we have another... how long is left in practice? 8 minutes? Then we have half an hour of qualifying and then an hour-long race, so... the soonest you can expect from me is in like 2 hours. You should find on the Rainy Dream Fox. I think that's what Twitch. And well, yeah. Shouldn't be difficult. Picture is also the same profile picture anyway. Yeah, 2 hours is fine. Yeah, the question is like, I mean, I've gotta be physically done at that point, but like, sure, I can perhaps show up. Close the windows this time so the ancient one doesn't constantly make noise complaints. Should be fun. Yeah, I can just show by. I do have to reboot until the next time because I don't have Leaf Company installed, and I'm not downloading the fucking mods again. Like, the game is fine, that thing will install in like 10 minutes, but like the mods? No! No, I'm not doing that again! Because yeah, I still race on the windows, but like... I have been the last few days trying to get the... I've been driving on the Linux and like seeing... to get the force feedback right, but like... When I lose traction with my cars and my cars enter slides, the force feedback just doesn't feel right. Something isn't right, or I'm just imagining things. You know, either one is not great. One single all-out. I see. I guess I need to use the update function there. The function for... Because the import button is called import/update. So I guess I have to technically sort of import it again. But because all the mods, other mods are already installed, it would not take forever to do that. That's my guess. Unless it has dependencies. Oh yeah, dependencies. You're talking to a program. I know all my things about dependencies in the hellscape they create. Excuse me, what? Hopefully the room isn't spinning. What is in those gummies? Yeah, I guess it should go faster with the re-import because, you know, the other mods are already installed. So it doesn't have to download all the mods. It should be fine. We'll look into that later. I don't know, Jordan. I mean, I've driven in R-Factor 2, well, I also Automobilista 1, under the influence of alcohol before. It was vaguely successful. I don't drink regularly enough. I don't consume other drugs. I guess. I have thought of, you know, perhaps doing drinking streams and stuff. Because there's always, like, you know, fun drinking games. Turned Lethal Company to a drinking game, but, like, then again, I have to buy alcohol for that. And I'm like, I don't drink enough alcohol to justify that. Also, if I'm not careful, I set myself in Nevada in half an hour, so that's sort of like the next danger. God damn it, we've also been beaten by the other guy. We're missing some of the fast guys right now, but they might be on the server, I just haven't, you know, seen them yet. They might just be on the server already, we just haven't seen them drive around. The main championship rivals. They're sort of missing. I would be surprised if Darren Jones and God was sure what was his name, who I nearly rear-ended at the end of the last race. Oh boy! And you finish your drink if the team wipes. But yeah, that would be roughly the ideal already for a drinking game in Lethal Company. Yeah, I'm not really improving, I'm going slower, but consistently. I was a bit early on the brakes there. Because he's driving a Ferrari? What? Where's that coming from? Driving a Porsche right now. I mean, we have a Ferrari driving in front of us. Which one? Do you have any idea how little that sentence narrows it down? She collects them like they're a fucking Pokemon. There are 2 messages. There's only one I can see. I see your message about you die, you take a shot. Then there's Adrena's message, I'm already feeling the gummies, and then there's you, cause he's driving a Ferrari. I don't see the message in between. Maybe it's that got thrown out of top chat or some stupid stuff, YouTube-y stuff. Right, we haven't gotten any graining in like half an hour of running, so that's good. Considering the Porsche at Spa. It's because he's driving a Ferrari. Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess that got missed. So, yeah, Darren Jones is here. He's here, 14th. But we are missing our Aston driver. Right now. Temperatures have gone up a bit. I do collect from boys. Yes, indeed, right. So. Fresh tires on the car. I have 16. Excluding Lukas. I knew it was a couple, but like this many? I knew there was some. You know, there's also obviously a bunch of mentally unstable trans girls. And you collect as well. So I thought like, you know, maybe 16 with them, but like, fanboys alone? Okay, sure. You're the boss. Let's see what we can do here in qualifying. I know, with a lot less fuel in the car now. Yeah, I did hear that. I did hear this. Here's some of the Mr. Beast drama. Didn't go quite into the other cancelling. And dig into the other cancellation that has been going around him. Apparently he's also fake giveaways and stuff. That's Mr. Beast also. Is it being associated with Chris Tyson? Oh, I've seen some of it. Not too interested in discussing this right now. Because if I have to say, like, I didn't really watch Mr. Beast beforehand either. Just didn't strike me as content as my interest in particular. Name the gummies. Nah, it's fine. I mean, it's a relatively relevant current topic. It's just like I'm not particularly interested in Mr. Beast, though. I'm interested in his downfall and drama. It's like. It's like. I know there's stuff happening, and for some of these, I'm not even sure if they're real or the. Except for the pedophile stuff, that thing is apparent. Seems to be very real. And that's oh great! The amount of people that have been caught with this stuff recently. Oh, great question. I have no idea. I don't play iRacing. As I mentioned in your stream, I have, funnily enough, created a livery for iRacing before. An Audi R8 livery in particular. But I never played the game. So literally my livery process was me making some edits in 2D. And then sending them off to my friend, well, friend at the time, to look at it, take screenshots, and send them back to me, so I can make edits. Yeah, that's mildly insane of a thing. But yeah, I don't have any experience of how iRacing systems work. Like, at all. I can guess how you could do it. But I can't guarantee. I think the problem in large parts is because for regular events, so you end up in the same split, right? The problem with that is that you obviously have to have a similar rating, so you get put into the same split. And I assume that's what you're asking for. Team events is something different, I guess. It's toss questionable. I think. Oh god, that didn't work. Oh, that's been annoying. I think during the Bathurst 12 hours. What was it? I mentioned the infamous Porsche livery. The infamous Ahego Porsche that I've had, and Reska did look up on trading pages if there are any Ahego liveries on there, and like apparently there are. Although you're really playing with fire there. But again, this is a service that, you know, stored its passwords with hashed its passwords with MD5. When they got, I think last year leaked, the password database was just like, yeah, that's great. Like, that was a bad security practice 15 years ago already. What the fuck are you guys doing? Then again, we're talking about iRacing again, a service that demands you to have your real name, while at the same time not allowing two people to have the same name and instead add numbers at the back. It's bizarre. Oh, whoa. The question is, how thick are the black bars? Or whatever else, beam of lights. Because I mean, the image, if I remember correctly, is quite explicit. You know, there's objects in the lower end. Thick it up. Not can be quite explicit. We found a slight improvement, but Darren still hasn't made it lap so far as I can see. Send the picture, okay? I shall see. Ah, that was a nice blow of wind through the window. I see the image has arrived. Well, I don't see, I hear. There goes the disconnects. And there should be the reconnect. I should be back now again, because there's a weird bug where OBS just stops sending things. Drops for like a good few seconds all the frames, and then suddenly realizes, oh hey, we're still connected. There's still internet. I don't get it. Also, the other Porsche driver is only half a second down on me. That's quite good. I think he was quite a bit further back in Donington. Well, that's a decent improvement. We might improve further throughout the session. Because I think the track is still fast, probably. I have to check. Right now on a reasonable lap. Yep, optimum. Okay. Not much improvement from this point onwards. But I mean, with your iRacing issues, I guess you can ask Liv. If anybody knows it, it has to be Liv. Although you could probably ask anybody who is playing iRacing. He's played quite a bit, like Rescan. Even Jordan, maybe. Why am I suddenly finding so much time? Guess the track might have just jumped into optimum and we just got a massive boost from that. That wasn't good. Yeah, I don't have enough fuel to do another lap after this. There's time remaining 17 minutes. Let's come into the pits at the end of this lap and then just... Yeah, my tire pressures are quite low, honestly. Might need to bump those up. Probably because we're just not carrying enough fuel, that's why they're so low. Unusual problem. That's the Nissan. Sorry.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh yeah, Darren Jones is definitely in the pits. I don't know how long he will stay there. I think a breaking point there is quite difficult. Ugh. Darren has improved a bit. Yeah, Darren is still sitting in the pit lane there. So many Ferraris on the grid here. But we're also down so many people, like... How many people did we have starting at Donington? Like, a lot more. The grid has shrunk a lot in this round. I don't know, are the American tracks just that unpopular? Because, you know, after all the DLC, so like, there's always a potential, you know, people don't own them, so they skip this round. Right. There's always that. As a factor. But like, I haven't seen, and I've seen this before, that like people skip rounds because of this, but like, I didn't assume it to be quite this bad. Oh, we don't have the results yet up from the last round. Now that's a bit embarrassing. That means I can't check how many people actually turned up for the previous round. What? I do. They just didn't show up. Okay. Yeah, Tom Ventos is the other driver, right? The new voting system. Yeah, we had 19 people take the start. And we had 18 finishes with Jim Fox. Finishing last, 4 laps down. 2 laps behind the next car and then 1 lap behind the next car. And with the top 10 within 1 lap. What's left for Donington? There's also a DLC track. Nürburgring, on the other hand, we have more people down the lap, but we had also 18. Oh, we had more starters there. Because we had down to P20, 22 starters, but we had only 18 finishers. Wait, that's qualifying, I think. That's the race results? Huh? Yeah, okay, yeah. 18 finishers, yeah, I'm just stupid. Stupid to read the numbers. Okay, Baron has improved, but Darren is still sitting in the pit lane. Interesting, right? Well, we want to briefly check the livery, and then we might drive out again, do a few more laps. Oh god. You also put this now as your freaking... you put this also as your profile picture. Yeah, I think this is a bit playing with fire, that livery. I mean, you do use the front of the car to crop the lower region off, but like the upper region, you know, you have to remember that these are Americans. And like, underboob is the devil and something, you know. My thumbnail's a typo. But where's the typo this time? Great question, where's the typo this time? I do know, always have it. It's like, I love it. Is itching to see this? Ah, yes, indeed. Right. What was the thumbnail again? Is it the track name? Is it Murica? Because yeah, I know that America is spelled with an A, but like, you know, I don't know. Okay, Baron is even... Okay, Darren Jones is out. There. Right, I guess it's now... It's hammer time, because he's driven out for the first time. He hasn't completed a single lap so far. But I'll be interested in what he does. But then again, again, I do need to also head out myself. And yeah, the top 4 right now all sitting in the pits. Everyone just like, I don't know, waiting. Jesus Christ, the gap between P3 and P4 are literally 0.05 seconds, which means 2 ticks. Because something most people don't know, if you look at when lap times stop. Wait a minute, no. My own lap time is breaking that trend a bit, because I don't know. I don't know. Oh god. Mercy inside. Redasko messed that up. My ability to swap letters around is... Well, actually, it's very easy. Because I swapped the C and the I around, which... I love typos like that. I make them way too regularly. Right, Baron is back out. I want to see a fast lap right now from Jones first. Oh, that's a missed apex. He's sliding quite a bit. This car's struggling to find the grip on the tarmac. What's temperatures are falling? Oh yeah, right, it's 5 PM in-game time. Right, that makes sense. Race will also start 5 PM, so we're going towards sunset, although I don't think the sun will actually set for the 1 hour race. Right, where will the timer stop for him? 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 36, 3. Yeah, right now 9 tenths up. Right, but we have to also drive if we want. It would be nice to spectate him, right? But like, I want to do a few more attempts myself just to ensure my position a bit. So. Because it would be very surprising for me to be able to pull off back-to-back wins. The disadvantage is that Darren did get P3 in the last race, so he has a full 10-second advantage throughout the race on me. Let's see what strategy he goes with. Because I know my strategy already. And it is going for track position. He's carrying most of the fuel at the start and avoiding to have a long standing time. But yeah, we'll probably not fix this front there. And there he goes. Immediately front-end fired me. That's a Darren Jones moment. Suddenly made up 8 tenths on his second flyer. Yeah, there's a reason why he waited for the last 10 minutes. Because he knew he could win it all. Because we're wholeheartedly not impressive. This guy will probably break the 34s at this rate. Have a slide there in turn 1. This lap is not going to be anything. Whee! He just doesn't quite have the grip right now. Oh, goodness gracious. The only advantage is, you know, if I don't get dropped to, if I can stay on the front row, is that he has a hard time beating me off the line. There's a sizable run to turn 1 and I'm in a Porsche. Can just outdrive him off the line, because the Ferraris just have no torque off the line. They just don't accelerate. What, Porsche? Yeah, it's fast. It's just very interesting how the Ferraris struggle so much off the line. Because most other GT3s don't struggle quite as badly against the Porsche. Like the BMW does fine. The McLaren does fine as well. The Merc does fine. It's just the Ferrari who's like really bad. You could basically jump a Ferrari from a row behind with a Porsche. It's that bad. I don't know if I'm gonna find the time here. Right, 3 minutes 30. And Darren has passed me. That was kind of fucking predictable. I don't know where I'm supposed to find the time. The car just doesn't have the grip that I need for this. I can't even reproduce my time, really. Half a second down on myself. The risk now is that I lose to Baron position as well, which will put me definitely on a massive disadvantage. That's something I need to prevent at all costs. Can't just keep losing tenths everywhere. Do anything you want, and it's just not enough. Finally, I'm making a bit of ground again on it. Missed the apex there. Got too deep there. There's just nothing in it. 1 minute 15. Yep, this is the final attempt for me.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Okay, the other two are now in the pits, so it's just me now. Seeing what I can do. I'm really close to actually threatening hit for pole right now. Oh fuck, nope, that's not gonna work. It was too deep. Yeah, that's it. Run front corner, yeah, we could have had it there, but like I made a small mistake on the penultimate turn. Made it closer, but not quite. 1/10 off. It's a lot better than what I've done in the previous rounds. We're a lot closer to him. But also the question is, how far has he pushed? Considering he waited like fucking 10 minutes before even challenging us at all. Like, how much of a threat are we if we, you know, he can sit there for that long to not even engage us at all. 2.8 liters per lap. Let's adjust our fuel. And then I'll reach it in a moment. We just need to do this. And so we're lapping 36 race pace likely. 1.6, okay. So 60 divided by 1.6. That is 38 laps. Let's take 39 times 2.28. That is 88.92. So we shall take 88 liters then. Because we need to take 1 liter extra, right? But yeah, let's take 89. Right. That should work. Brake pads 1. Tire pressures. They should be fine now. Oh, you have to run an entire hour on this, so like, it's colder, but we have full fuel, heavy fuel now in the car. So that's good. Car set up now. Math, right. Do VTubers have a secret to time travel and immortality? I don't know, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. And yeah, there's a good chance he will cook up a similar strategy to me last time. Which means just taking fuel. Right. Watch out for Peter, just ask Stephen. I guess Peter... Carry? I think. Yeah, P4. Yeah, qualified me last time. Okay, so. Right. Strategy. Why is my trackpad doing funny things? Right, 1 liter of fuel into the car. Because we need that 1 liter. What's the pedal in the middle for? Bear and there. But yeah, we have a good run to turn 1 here to beat Jones, and we have, I guess, the advantage of being on the racing line on the outside, which means we can perhaps take the position on lap 1, turn 1. And our advantage is that, we have a Ford there, which also probably has good acceleration here. He might also threaten into turn 1. But the 2 Ferraris behind will not. So that's fun. Right. Okay. Okay, 1 minute 20. I'm gonna check how to set up. $50. Man, I am quite anxious compared to usually. I feel definitely under pressure here. Oh wait, I forgot to. Hard disable to confirm out drive. So right, okay, got rid of that silly display on the side. Don't need that. Grid order here.
Stay single file.
Ah yes, the strip of brakes that you really only notice when you drive really slowly over it. Otherwise it is very well hidden. Wait, it's TC, I need to change TC. I just want to dump some heat into the brake pads. Feeling these gummies. What are those gummies that like you... Just in half an hour, okay, so you can stay to like do my pit stop, I guess. Maybe, but we shall see when I do mine. No one really knows when we do our pit stop. We'll be highly dependent on how the race goes up until that point. Oh, let's fuck my facial interface. Nah, maybe. Nah, we can't even do that in the pit stop. Maybe we do that just quickly now while driving. Well, that's a bit of a problem because now you can't really have my headset on to do this. Come on. What happened was Darren also fell back, so I'm not the only one who suddenly fell back here. Because we're missing him as well. Yeah, he suddenly stopped. And I have some of my foam right now in an awkward position of my face. Right. Okay, Darren is here again, so both of us suddenly fell back because we suddenly remembered, oh yeah, we have to do something. In my case, I wanted to briefly swap the facial interface out. Just so I have a bit less sweat in my face. I don't need to put my gloves on while we're driving here. It's a bit difficult. Oh wait, we haven't fucking swapped the ABS back. And we didn't roam the tires correctly. Ah! Come on, go in, hand. So ABS correct.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs. Green line, go, go, go.
Let's see. Not a particularly good launch from me. We're barely alongside him.
Car on the right, clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Fuck, didn't get the apex there. Yeah, that's the race point gone. And there comes the fucking...
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Come on, dude. I was alongside there still.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Ah, runs me off the road there and then... Fucking hell. That's quite a bit of damage probably. Yeah, nearly 10 seconds worth of it. Right, set up my pit stop there anyway.
Car on the left.
You're not putting up much of a fight here.
Clear on the left.
That was close because I couldn't quite hold the inside line there. Yeah, 8 seconds worth of damage. This is classic. Why did my car suddenly fucking stop? So used to my car not doing that. Getting a bit too close up to the wall there. Hello car, but you can't like go straight. Thanks. That's been too tense, that slide.
Fastest lap of the race. Good job.
I was faster than Darren that lap, somehow, despite losing ground. Must have had like a bad corner somewhere. Because I definitely lost ground on the lap. Fuck off, come on. I had no issues up until this point, and suddenly I hit corners and everything the wrong way. I get why he's not using a tractor there. That's interesting. It's not escaping me right now. That's good. Despite my damage.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap of the race so far.
And we'll probably start ramping up the pace. Come on, car, stop understeering like a fucking dog. Make up ground, immediately lose all of it because car suffers a bit of understeer. God, I hate sweating like this. Because like just suffering a bit of grip loss and you suddenly have like 3/10 down. Yeah, he stepped on the fucking throttle. Oh, that's gone. That's fucking gone already. Yeah, he's now 2 seconds out and I've only lost 2/10 this lap. He's made up suddenly half a second in a lap that I'm not lost any ground. He lost a bunch of time there, but like, that's a small mistake. Like, just insignificant. I have to see how the race strategy plays out. Makes up so much time out of the dog leg. This car's just so much faster there. The beginning of the lap and the end of the lap, I'm faster than him. It's just the middle part that he's sort of faster than me. That's highly interesting. Neither of us is doing something special in the end.
Fastest lap of the race. Great job, mate.
Except that he didn't actually time the time around in this section. He is responding, yeah, that's kind of the problem. I'm definitely driving as fast as I can. He still has stuff on the burner. Although me pushing hard right now is advantageous to me because it means I get away from the people behind me. But yeah, in a lap that I'm improving in, he pulled out 3/10 on me. This is a polite fuck you, I'm gonna put in a fucking quality time here. Yeah, we're starting to be faster than my, you know, expected fastest time. Slight problem. The only hope I have is that he is on low fuel and planning to either take half of the fuel allocation in the pit stop, or that he is even changing tires again, like he did last round. If he's either running the same 1 liter strat that I'm a bit up shit's creek then. I need to take more fuel. Let's stop then. Alright, not sure. One couple tenths faster than that 35 will actually cause us to have to drive another lap, I'm not too sure. Especially due to the pit stop. This long pit lane causes. Ah, he still keeps the fastest lap. God damn it. Must have just missed out by like a couple thousandths of a second. My elbows are dripping from sweat. Again, he's responding now. Because he has drawn out the gap again by 3 tenths. I was down to a 32, and then suddenly he went like, ha, no, fuck you. But I'm right now 2 tenths off my best. I can't run 35s consistently, like that's just mental. That I even was able to break the 36 is a fucking miracle. Hello car, would you kindly stop sliding? Oh, there's massive time losses there. This is why I would have loved to be in the fucking lead instead of chasing him. Ah, because chasing him is fucking annoying. Again, none of it matters if he's on the same strategy as me, because I would need a literal 10-second gap on him to be able to get away with that. Well, my car didn't go into fucking second there. He's using all the track and then some there. I don't know how long the guys behind us will be able to vaguely keep up with us. Fuck, what the fuck was that car? Okay, that was a completely bad approach to this corner. Someone didn't lose however much time to him, he was also a bit driving badly there. So we do need 15 seconds of the cars behind and we're already... Although most of them will probably go for you know, tire changes and stuff like that. There's very few people who run long strats. Especially the most popular way of running long strat is to arrive to the end and not pit in the middle, like I plan to do. I will pit in response to him because there's no point in continuing afterwards. Your entire advantage is that you will be standing shorter. Any lap that you go further than your opponent will allow your opponent to catch up. Oh, that's probably gonna become a cut, isn't it? No? Okay. Not even an invalidation. That corner is just weird. Oh, not again, car. That's dangerous to becoming also a cut. I gained 110 for him with that lap. Shifting to 4th is not a good idea there. But according to my fuel calculator, our current, if I continue setting faster slabs, it will not start another lap. So if I take a liter, we should be fine. I'm currently 0.7 liters extra, roughly. I feel like both of us are starting to drop off right now. Can't run my pace anymore. Oh, come on, car, please! What the fuck was that? Please bite into the fucking road already. I can't afford losing this much time. That's a full second gone. And that's like no gains on the car behind. I need gains on that one. That's really important. Losses to the car in front? Yeah, sure, that sounds great. Come on. Oh, my tire's just that dead already. I mean, it would be a Porsche moment. Come on, please. I was up to a second there. Come on, that's bullshit. It's a classic me moment, just getting mugged completely. Just complete highway robbery here. Brakes? Yeah, my brakes are just not reliable. They don't slow the car down reliable, but it might be also because the car suddenly doesn't call anymore. It doesn't bite into the road as it used to. Oh, the Lexus made a mistake, so it's not a Porsche blind. That's positive, but like I still need 15 seconds of that car lined. And I've not even 10 so far. Another donk on the wall. 11th. That's my first showing, so like I think I've actually gained really any time losses. There's sweat rolling down my back of my nose in the direction of my left eye. That's extra fun. Darren just made... I lost a bunch of time. Oh, my gloves are sweating. Well, that's just tells you how much I'm liquefying at this point. Oh, he lost a lot of ground this lap. Yeah, he got back to 37 now. His tires are gone now. Oh yeah, he's dropping off badly. My tire pressures are a bit low. Just noticing. Probably not helping my cause. Tires continue to drop, and this time around he's faster. Come on, slow down, shit, piece of shit. Although he's just really slow for that one corner. I don't get it. He's losing so much ground on the 90-degree right hand off the oval. Like, it's just weird. He's losing so much ground in there. I can make like 3-4 tenths up on him there. I still lost that lot, but like... lost more. My hand is itching. Camps is behind 14 seconds, so we might get to the 15 seconds before we hit pit lane. Which is good. Who knows when he commits in front of me. I mean, I might be able to force his hand come in early. It's hard to tell how long someone loses in the pit stop. Let's try if someone goes on. Although he could running some standings. If he runs full on standings, then he could very easily tell when I end up that I only lost. That's it. Hard to quantify how long this pit stop lane is. But he could theoretically know that. I assume he isn't, because I don't. Although I do vaguely remember it's about 45 seconds for a drive-through on this track. It's long. Like, it's brutal. Well, there's a real risk that exists that he, as soon as I come into battling range here, he might just instantly jump into the pit lane to avoid me. In a half a second that lap. Oh, he is sliding now. I say it immediately have a bunch of oversteer. But yeah, massive 4-wheel slide there. Got a bunch of understeer there. Yeah, and both of them exact same lap time, holy shit. 26.772. Both of us. Down to the dots. Oh, she's uneasy for sure. Got behind 16 seconds nearly. Halfway point. Oh, he got a switch there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That's us into the lead. He will probably use this to immediately go into the pits. out. Then. Oh, he does have the advantage. And a pit stop of 10 seconds on me. And usually having the fastest lap, he has also the advantage of with the fastest lap he has also a 1 point advantage, so I can't quite make up on him. He's making back up ground on me now. He's staying with me. I'm not able to break away. Okay, now he's peeling off. Fine. We shall respond in kind next time around. Have enough of a gap behind, so should be able to enter and clear out even if we shouldn't end up dropping positions to anyone behind. We need to push definitely on the end lap here. Oh fuck, come on. Piece of shit. Ah, double upshift. Not good. Darren is still in the pits. So you can actually gauge what he is doing in terms of service. At that point. Set 45 seconds. Okay, he has his pit stop completed now. But he has a pit box very early, so he might have like done very long service there. I think that is the case. It'll be interesting. He has half the race here to run me back down. Fairly slow down here. Just to be in time. Yeah, fuel should be plenty. 1 liter should be more than enough. Come on. Grab the jacks. Hello, why are you taking so long? Hello? This is... I've selected 3 seconds of service, why are you... Huh? That was not clearly not 3 seconds worth of fucking service. What the fuck just happened there? What the fuck just happened? That is not 3 seconds worth of service. I lost just a bunch of time there for no reason. To refuel a single liter worth of fucking fuel took like forever there. So back out. Yeah, Darren Jones is a good 15 seconds behind. Yeah, I think we stood there for like a good 10 seconds instead of 3. I have no clue, because the car wasn't moved or anything. It just stood there and they weren't fucking doing anything. Oh, that is super weird what happened there. He's definitely now in fresh. He's 16.5 seconds. I should put the fear in him that like I was carrying this much fuel and still channeling him the entire time. On the other hand, it is a massive disadvantage because I have to, you know, limp this car now around with. Come on, turn. Well, that's neat. We have someone out in front of him to hold him up for at least a moment. The Nissan. Darren Jones. Baron is leading right now, so he might also be going for track position, but you know, if he waits too long, he will also lose the. Which is something I don't quite understand about people, you know, for such long runs when you're already bound to fight for track when you're going for the low single liter strat. At 46.6. Let's see, can we run this consistently to the end? We should be, considering this was the pace that we were running before the pit stop. Oh yeah, right, why am I stupid? Of course my car was standing there for a long time, because I had to serve my fucking time penalty. Duh, I'm fucking idiotic. Yeah, of course my car stood there for 18.5 seconds, because, you know, I served my fucking 15-second time penalty. God, how long did it take me to realize this? 3 laps nearly. To figure out what actually happened there, and like, no, this wasn't a bug, this was completely the feature. I just didn't see the timer remaining because my chat covers it up. So I was the entire time like, huh? Why are we not moving? It's like, yeah, because you have a fucking time penalty. Duh. Lucas, sometimes you're special. Right, Darren has gotten by D. Jones, so okay, that wasn't quite right. Yeah, if I can prevent him from gaining more than a second per lap, then we should be fine. Keep it at like half a second or so. he won't catch me till the end. Considering his pace in the early part of the race, he has his work cut out to run that fast. Oh wait, this guy hasn't pitted yet, that's why he's fighting me for position here. I didn't quite expect you to give me the inside line like that, but sure.
Car on the left. Leader on the left.
Oh, that was a bit bad. You know, you sort of bound yourself to such things if you don't, you know, just come in and do your pit stop already. Again, it is completely strategic suicide to continue staying out if you're taking like 2 liters. Right, it's not strategically sensible. The strategic sensible thing is to just keep flapping. Is to just come in when your main opponent comes in that you want to undercut. Otherwise he will on fresh tires outrun you by the time you pit. So it makes no sense to really continue that long. You have to deal with, you know, people coming through who are faster, who've done their service already. Okay, you're pitting. Perfect, thanks. I was trying to stay behind. Right, we have no actual lapped cars in front. Taylor stayed out with his McLaren. Okay, Jones has actually closed up a bit. Problem is it's hard to judge because I don't have his delta over there because, you know, we have someone in between who hasn't done their pit stop yet. So it's picking up that guy's gap to me instead of, you know, the gap of the car I actually fucking care about. It's remaining 15 minutes only. Still, he has a bit his work cut out at 15 minutes. Because he's about 15 seconds behind. From what I can tell. The Baron is in, so it's like Taylor now. And I'm in the lead overall again. dissolving still here. Oh fuck, come on, car, please pull up.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Right, 12 minutes remaining. Gap 13.7 seconds. Not great, not terrible. How's my fuel looking? 4.3 liters extra. Ah, there's something in my right eye. Fuck. Oh god, that's not good. My entire vision is swimming up. That's fun. And while he's 12 seconds behind, that's still relatively close. I can't afford to pull over or something. Ah, it feels like it's in the lower eyelid. From my right eye. Ah, that's fun. That's completely fucking fun. And I will have to deal with that likely till the end of the race. Yeah, we're also lapping Akihari here. Where, you know, wasn't P2 at some point in the race, and now we're actually fair and square past for position, and his race hasn't gone well. Done his pit stop and everything. Trying to fight Stevens. It's very polite, but I didn't quite expect you to do it in this corner. Oh, the fucking D-pad didn't work. I love when that happens. Oh, Stevens has quite some slip angle there. That's a bit deep considering you're fighting the car behind you. Oh well. Some people you cannot help, but I wasn't even flashing him yet. I've been flashing either of them. How much time is left? 5 minutes 37. Gap 9, under 10 seconds now. So if I get a 10-second time penalty, that's it. We'll still win the race. I would keep P2, but he will obviously keep the fast lap. It's not setting the track on fire in terms of lap times though. Caught in some traffic, and yeah, he's definitely running out of laps at this rate. Everything's going disastrously wrong. It's basically for me just to wrap up. Lapping 37s now, that's not great. He's making up more than a second per lap now. Well, we have 3 laps to go right now. It's enough time on the clock for 3 laps. Fuel buys by further in a fuel for 4, so nearly 5. So we have plenty of fuel to finish this. I don't make mistakes like I don't make mistakes with fuel usually. Though I have run out of fuel before, but like, it's been a while. on, tap. Good. 7 seconds. Holy shit. He's lapping fastest times here right now. It's just not gonna be enough for him. We're wrapped up in 2 laps. Six and a half seconds. Yeah, he's running me down very fast right now.
Just stop the last lap as leader. Stay focused.
6.3 seconds. Let's see if we will get more than 5 seconds across the line. Yeah, this little Porsche keeps carrying me to victories. I don't know, I'm not sure this is gonna stand after the race. But still, little victory for me. Oh yeah, I actually lost time this time around. Yeah, he ran up to some traffic. That's that. Because Aki Airy and Stevens are back fighting with each other. And he's decided to drop behind them. Oh, he's losing a lot of ground. That get interesting if he drops above 10 for the line. In my timing it was over 10, but we have to see what he actually crosses with. But I mean, it doesn't matter if they sign 20-second time penalty for a first lap incident. Right! Oh fuck me. Oh fuck. Come on, turn around, find the track. Oh. Boy, however. Well, man, this little Porsche can. Well, yeah, I've... GG. But he's idiot, he's not gonna do it anymore. Right. GG. I need some advance.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
I need some advantage. When Baron ended up P7 despite not changing tires, that's interesting. So Baron and I were on the same strategy.
Green light, go.
Unfortunately, we were still driving at the end of the session, so we don't see our tire wear on the set. Let's check out the replay a bit. Let's see what happened there on lap 1. It's not gonna look pretty, I know already. This is not gonna look good for me. Hello? I didn't tab out it. Okay, the game just de-highlighted itself. That's fun. But yeah, he has actually pretty good acceleration as the Ferrari. I do gain nearly a car length on him. But I wasn't particularly far alongside it, like I got really deep here. Tried to hang it on the inside, but like he's able to punch it out of the outside and then the inside line there. I threatened him here a bit. I mean, if he hadn't outbroken himself, I would have probably hit him. So that already helped. Just avoiding it. Tried to maybe find a gap there, and then I just slide wide here. And that's what gives the opening to our friend here. And the Mustang. He just breaks deep. And rubs me a bit to the side. And there's contact. Yeah, this is just awkward. The thing is, not really. I do lose side by side somewhat. Like, you get rubbed here a bit. And I do shove it back in completely. But I'm not really there on the turn-on from him. That's the thing. Might have still had the splitter in the entire time, but he's starting to turn now, and like... That's not hub to hub, not even close to it. I don't know if this league even uses that, but like... Who cares? It's always the same shit anyway, right? Is hub to hub here applicable? Who knows? But like, if you don't fulfill it, it's probably not good anyway. So yeah, that's that. And there's me having a pretty heavy impact into him to straighten him back out. And then he just sort of just forgets how to do this corner. Which is just really awkward. Probably didn't see me, and then like... I don't know. I mean, it looks from my perspective pretty fucking heavy, the impact, but like... From the swingman also on him, but like... From the cockpit this wasn't particularly heavy, but it probably was pretty heavy on the steering. And there he goes straight again. Yeah, flash him actually. Yeah, I think I did. I think I did flash him there because I was frustrated from the first contact. Yeah, that's a flash ahead. And then he just goes, yoop! Which makes the situation even more fucking awkward because he suddenly lost 4 positions. 5 of me. Yeah, that's not great. He would recover some of them, but like not all of them. Some of them over time, but like then he would lose them also again. So yeah, go figure. Had to change some Jones for a long time there. And this might be where he slips up. Nope. Let's watch him drive the rest of the lap here. Because I think it's the next lap then where he slips up. I don't see why he would lose so much time on me there. He shifts up early there in the second to ensure traction. Well, that corner was always relatively alright due to that. He stays quite far away from the wall here. I mean, I come so far close to the wall that I straight up hit it from time to time. He was taking his time there with accelerating. Is his rear end that unstable? Oh god. I mean, I asked that and literally get the fucking evidence 2 quarters later, but like, from sitting in the cockpit you don't really notice how unstable the car is too much. Till he suddenly has to countersteer critically heavily. It feels like he's just driving slowly, but the reality is that the rears are probably completely shot. Or maybe the fronts, because there's sometimes this weird behavior where you get graining on the front tires and then your rear end starts going around. Porsche infamously does this on you. Right, and my Porsche is upside. Yeah, here it is. Like, it doesn't feel like the car's oversteering here. But like, probably if he didn't countersteer against it, the car would have just gone here on him. And that's just me by him. Oh yeah, there's earlier in the race the pass on Akihari that had a really close call. I go in the inside here on him. Jesus. And if he had backed out, this would have been completely a collision. And I'm pretty sure he was effectively trying to dodging me, because I think he could have easily run that line if he hadn't backed out. I think he wasn't lifting to run the corner. Doesn't feel quite, but it feels like he wanted to then attack me on the outside of this corner, which, like, that's a disastrous strategy. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. What did the other Porsche driver do? Number 81. Finished 4th place. Pretty solid offering there. D. Jones in the Nissan in the end, 19 seconds off me. Wait, I don't have actually the results from the finish line. There's the last split before Jones started to slow down probably. So D. Jones is probably closer. Gazillion. That's exactly. Because yeah, there's a bunch of people scored 1 lap down that aren't. And that's something that probably also should be scored a lap down. Yeah, we could figure out what happened to Akihari, because he was running towards the front. Oh, I say that and literally can't finish my sentence before he gets run over by another Ferrari driver. Boing from Francona. Actually, it was Francona who out-qualified me last time. It was Akihari who finished P4 in the last race. Yeah, that doesn't look too healthy, that car. Now he's like all the way back in the field. It doesn't seem like there's any more disasters, really. Here's patched of this guy. Deals with Taylor. And there's just no man's land for the rest of the stands to catch up with the rest of the people. Visuals. Yeah, those. Oh boy. Oh, come on. That's how much bad luck do you have to send towards someone? Like that's unfair. Right, he was fighting Stevens here. Then comes K. Jones. Trying to avoid hitting the Akihari, and Akihari just got clipped by the reversing Stevens. Yeah. Oh. Just Stevens who just couldn't find the fucking brake pedal. Cause there's no brakes. That's brakes. Gets hit. No brakes. No brakes. No brakes. Keeps rolling and clips him. And Vizos just about dodges Akihari here. Who does wait for, you know, Stevens who just killed him to rejoin. Comes into the pits here. Breaks way too early for the pit limiter. Oh god, I rushed this fucking pit box so. What is that? Well, you know, did you see what happened at lap 1? I think this time the stewards won't let me keep my win. I think. I don't think that will stay here. He did run me off a bit, but like I didn't have the overlap on turn in here. I did straighten him out here again. But then he did, you know, overcook this corner and lose a bunch of positions, so. Yeah, that's just like not good. So yeah, I was driving the entire time with about 9 seconds worth of damage. And with 90 liters of fuel in the tank. This is fine. This is fine. I was trying everything at the start to just... I mean, you're 10.1... I think it was 10.9 seconds behind me. I didn't know what would be the penalty for that. I mean, I don't know, 5, 10 seconds? Doubled for the first lap. I don't quite know the thrower bug off the top of my head, I just know the usual rules leaks apply. I'm just like, well, you know, so if this is 20 seconds, then I'm probably third, which is at least more useful for the next round. Less time penalty. We shall see. We shall see here. Well, I was at stage, I was very much expecting you to just also do a 1 liter shred. Only very surprised that you didn't. But I mean, the car looked a bit handful. Like it looks very strange on the replay, and you don't have any feeling for the car at all. It's like, I mean, this just looks in times like you're driving slowly, but then again, it's like you're just driving a bit slowly, but then also like occasionally the car, you can see the car stepping out in the counter stand. It's like, yeah, this thing is a bit on edge. What very much surprised me was how much slower you were in the right hand off the oval. I mean, let's see your hand. But like this corner, I was routinely making up significant amounts of time just punching out of that corner. Well under pressure, I didn't know. Yeah, I was sitting also at like just under 26s on my right hands. I did lower them slightly out of qualifying, expecting the pressures to be closer to what they were in practice. where they were a bit higher, my tire pressures, but it turns out that for some reason they were lower than similar to qualifying. I don't know. Doesn't make sense quite. I just thought it was the fuel load. Yeah, my car for the most part stayed stable throughout the stints. It just got slower, I guess. I did have a moment, like 12 laps or so in, where I suddenly dropped to like 2 seconds behind because I had one bad lap where the car was not conforming. We got that back under control. What's an end for shoot this thing? It's gonna get interesting. I had to check the calendar again before this round. It is like, next round, brands, wets. You know, brands is already like attrition heavy. I do call it the British Nürburgring for a reason. Because it's narrow, high speed, and not much runoff, and frankly has more attrition than the Nordschleife, I think, in some ways. It's a terrible acceleration, I guess. That's the explanation. I mean, yeah, the car was trying to go places. It was very much trying to go places. I was running 4 TC1 and 1 TC2 from my setup. Didn't touch it. Felt alright. I was running like 6 TC back in Monza because of traction issues there. I think I ran like 3 or 4 TC1 and 0 TC2 at what was it? What was the track again for that? That was the last round. Donington, I think. Yeah. Yeah, occasionally I drop the ABS because the ABS on the Porsche is always funny. You get flat spots on it if you run like 4 ABS, but you don't get front locking if you turn it down. It's really funny. Right. I swapped my facial interface on the formation lab. The thing that clips into my VR headset. The foam that's interfaced between my head and the headset. It's just easy to clip in and out. Yeah, I swapped that out in the formation lab. I don't know why you slowed down, but like that was why I slowed down on the back straight. Because I did that because it takes me pulling off the headset, swapping it in and out. Fun stuff. I just wanted something that had a bit less sweat on it for the race. Even though both of them that I have are just literally falling apart because the foam is basically peeling off at this point. Tad annoying. But yeah, I'm looking forward to a wet round. Brands has been quite hit and miss for me in general, but like a wet round is always fun with the Porsche. Although intermittent conditions are a lot more fun with this car. Like changing conditions into rain with a Porsche is hilarious fun because everybody's pitting around you and you're like, yeah, well the rain is stopping in 10 minutes, so I could just stay on my dry tires. I'm fine here. Porsche be like that. It's a fucking wet in those conditions. DerGeneralFluff just plants and you could just go. It's gonna get interesting at Brands. Yeah, I shall see how that performs. Right. Right. Okay then. It's time to call this stream an end. Maybe shorten up, but maybe I'm gonna hop over into doing joining a lethal company over with Rainy. Is she live already? Let's check. Twitch.television. Hello, would you kindly, input actually instead of being a fucking piece of shit? Twitch.television. So. Wait, I'm not logged in on the Windows. Fuck, come on. So I can't. And then I misspell Rainy. God damn it, come on. This shouldn't be this difficult. To find the Dream Fox. Okay, she's not live right now. Maybe she's going live later. I don't know. I shall check in with her then. Right. Okay. That's it. Good night. Bye bye.